Hello there, welcome to a ventrilo tutorial created by Rake1. Basically, you want to get started. I want to head over to Google. That's quite big. I want to slap in there ventrilo. Nothing else, just straight ventrilo. And it's usually the first one you come to, www.ventrilo.com. Now, if you head into there, you'll come up to their website. Don't worry about any of this. What you're looking for is the download link on the left hand side of the page. Now when you go in there, you'll see the top option is client programs. Next one down, server programs. Don't worry about that. We're just looking for the client programs for now. Now the top option here is pretty much it's pretty much what everybody wants to use. There's XP and Vista in there, which is the majority of people. Anybody else using any of these other ones will know how to do this, I'm sure. So yeah, you'll go to the top link, and we've got all the warning jargon and the legal jargon. All we just need to do is click the I agree, and it'll bring up a link for you, and you can just save the file. Now, you see I've already saved this, so what you need to do is download it, save it, and when you're done, just get rid of all these windows so you can clean up your space. Now if you bring up the folder where the actual ventrilo was saved to, you just need to double click that, run the exe. Now it's saying that I've already got one on there, so that's not a problem because I've already got ventrilo installed. It's just a bog standard process. You click next, I think you enter your name, and then you click next again. You can make sure the install path is correct to where you wish to install it. You click next, and then you click install, and you're pretty much there. And once you've done that, and if you go to all programs under start bar, and you'll see ventrilo in there. And when you start ventrilo, you see it's pretty basic. Now, the first thing you need to understand is, and this seems to be the majority of the problems that people seem to find, is that the two options that you need to edit is the username being your username and the server being the information that either your clan or your guild will give to you to help you log on to their server. Now these two options here, they need to be set up in how can I best put it, profile ways. So say for instance the username, right? Well, I've got loads in here that I've created because I run a comedy bot and a DMB bot and some radio stations. So what you need to do is go into the username, and the option on the side here, the little arrow pointing to the right here, you need to click on that and it'll bring up a similar little window, and in there you need to click on new. Once you click new, a little window will pop up and it will say name. Anything can go in there. This is just the name that will be displayed on the server list of all the channels, so people can understand who the user is. So obviously use something that you can be recognized by. Don't worry about anything else in here, it's not important. Once you've done that, you've clicked and created the profile, click OK. I'll click cancel because it's already there. And the next thing you need to come do is the server, and we need to make a profile for the server. Now again, you'll obviously get, information from your guild or your clan, depending on what you're using this ventrilo for. They will give you information to help you find out and locate their server. And once you're in here, I've just clicked Rake1 too because I don't really want to bring up my guild information just as yet. But what we'll do is we'll click a new one and we'll create a channel name. Now it doesn't matter, this can be anything, it's just the profile name. It doesn't matter what you put in here, it's just a reference for you. So once you click OK, it'll set up the profile. You've got everything ready to be used in here. Now in here is a host name or IP. Again, your guild or your clan will supply this information for you, along with port number and the password. Now you need to make sure all of these are correct. If they're not correct, being either case sensitive or numbers and letters. You just need to make sure that's 100% correct, otherwise you're just going to be hitting a brick wall when it comes to connecting to the actual server. Don't worry about any options in here, it doesn't really matter. Default channel, you can mess around with these at your leisure, it doesn't matter. So once you've done that, you'll create, basically, I'm going back to my profile now, you'll create everything you need to log on, and you should get a little message up here saying the server is available, press connect. That's brilliant. That means, at the start you've got to this point and it's gone well. Now all you need to do is click connect. There might be some people. Now I've just nipped down to a channel because there's people chatting there. So I'll click connect and I've come up to, obviously, my guild channel or server even. And in there, that is basically how it works. You click through the channels, you find out which one your friends are in, you go to them. It's not a problem. There's all these little options down here you can mess around with. There's some videos on YouTube of how to do the setup with the press the button talk, or just to mute people, how to make them louder or quieter. There's a lot of options you can mess around with. Now before I post this up and get people sending me messages on technical issues, I'm not a technical issues type of guy. I don't know why you're not connecting to your server. Check everything, check it again, make sure everything's together, make sure it's all properly put in, and then fingers crossed you'll be able to just connect and it will work. So if anybody decides to post about some technical issues, I'm not a technical guy, especially not with ventrilo. So yeah, I hope this helps.